Starting with the fifth lesson, in the fifth episode, we will be the title of the fifth episode is Inspection and Maintenance. And in this episode, we will be learning more about the tires, the parts in the car, what should be the maintenance frequencies, and others. It's an informative video session, so it is going to be very easy and with a lot of insights. The disclaimer, I will skip this one. Okay, coming to the agenda, we will be covering the APICA. What is APICA? We'll be knowing it further. It's a Dutch word, but in English it is the maintenance. And we will also be covering tires, additional information about tires and insights about mirrors, brakes, and other parts in the cars. Okay, the first one. APICA. APICA, the full form is Algemeen Periodieke Keuring. It's a Dutch word, and in English it means maintenance. It is mandatory for every car, not trailers, to have periodical maintenance. For example, for the diesel cars. These are the rules set in the Netherlands that the diesel cars will have the first maintenance after 3 years of driving, and it's a new car. Then subsequently every 1 year the maintenance has to be done. For petrol cars, it's after first 4 years, then 2 years, 2 years, then it will be 1 year. Okay. Then for hybrid cars, and for electric cars is the same as that of the petrol cars. One can expect a question from this part in the insights in the theory exam. Further information on tires, we already know that the summer tires have a tread depth of 1.6 and the winter tires have a tread depth of 4 mm. But what about the spare tires? Spare tires, it is not mandatory to have a spare tire, but it is advisable to have a spare tire. It is 1.6 mm and the maximum speed that we can drive with the spare tire is 80 km per hour. Okay, and then coming to the insights. This is very funny actually. The winter tire should be used in the winter. That is very common, and it yields a shorter braking distance. But if winter tire is used in the summer time, then it yields a larger braking distance and higher fuel consumption. Whereas if summer tires are used in the winter season, then it also leads to higher braking distance and can cause slipping because of rubber becoming hard. The 4 season tires, it has an average performance in all the seasons, except that it gives a poor performance in the heavy winter. Okay, this part we already discussed. The tire pressure, it loses 0.5 bar pressure every month. So we know that, okay, after how many months I have to refill the tire. Okay, regarding the mirrors, it is mandatory to have both left and right mirrors in the car, but this is a small insight, and that in the Netherlands the rule was that cars after 2010 should have mandatory left and right side, but cars before 2010 the right wing was not mandatory. This is surprising for me, but for cars before 2010 the right wing is not necessary. Mirrors improve visibility of the vehicles. It is not allowed to drive with broken mirrors. Okay, I made a spelling mistake here. I will quickly correct it. Okay, so it is not allowed to drive with a broken mirror.